Welcome back to Decor, your cozy corner of inspiration for all things home gardening. If you've ever looked at a small garden and thought, there's not much I can do here, think again. Today, we're unveiling 16 charming and clever vintage landscaping ideas that bring big character to even the tiniest outdoor spaces. In this video, you'll discover how to turn old, forgotten items into stunning garden features, whether it's a rusted wheelbarrow or a chipped teacup. We're talking sustainable, beautiful, and personal touches that give your garden soul. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Decor for more weekly garden inspiration. Like this video if you enjoy creative ideas, and drop a comment telling us which vintage idea you'll try first. Let's get started. An old, rusty wheelbarrow may not look like much, but it can become a portable planter bursting with life. Simply fill it with soil, add your favorite flowers or succulents, and you've got a charming centerpiece for any garden corner. Its mobility means you can move it around to catch the sun or shift it to suit your seasonal decor. Add trailing plants like ivy or petunias to let greenery spill over the sides for a whimsical look. If you want to take it further, give the wheelbarrow a fresh coat of paint in pastel or earthy tones to fit your garden's vibe. It's functional, beautiful, and full of nostalgic charm. That old wooden ladder in the garage can become an eye-catching vertical plant stand. Prop it against a fence or wall and place potted herbs, flowers, or trailing plants on each step. This DIY display makes the most of vertical space, especially useful in small gardens. It's also a great way to create a layered look with plants of varying heights and textures. Sand down the wood and seal it to protect it from the weather, or leave it weathered for an authentic vintage appeal. The latter becomes both a structure and a story. Don't toss those mismatched or chipped teacups. They're perfect for creating an adorable miniature herb garden. Just add a bit of gravel at the bottom, fill with soil, and plant herbs like mint, thyme, or basil. Place them on windowsills, shelves, or even hang them from a vintage rack or wooden frame. They're not only functional but also bring a touch of charm to your outdoor or indoor space. These tiny gardens are conversation starters and a great way to reuse items that might otherwise be thrown away. A touch of old-world elegance in a modern-day setting. Old wooden crates can be transformed into beautiful shelving units for storing garden tools, pots, and even small plants. Stack them in various configurations to create a rustic and flexible storage system. You can mount them on a wall, place them against a shed, or even use them as freestanding shelves. They bring an organized yet relaxed look to your garden zone. For added charm, stencil on floral designs or label each crate with painted vintage lettering. You'll turn utility into an aesthetic delight. If you've got a chair with a broken seat, don't toss it just yet. Use it as a flower stand. Remove the damaged seat, insert a flower pot, and let your blooms steal the show. the frame in soft vintage tones, lavender, sage green, or whitewashed, then place it along a path or nestled in a garden bed. The contrast of old wood and fresh flowers is magical. This is a perfect way to repurpose sentimental pieces that might have been in your family for generations. Give it a new life in your garden story. Turn your evenings magical with soft lighting using old mason jars. Fill them with solar-powered fairy lights, candles, or even LED tea lights for a cozy ambience. Hang them from tree branches, hooks, or an old coat rack to cast a warm glow over your garden space. It's vintage simplicity at its finest. For extra charm, wrap the jars with lace, twine, or burlap to add texture and a soft rustic touch. These lanterns are perfect for evening gatherings or quiet solo moments. If you come across a broken typewriter at a flea market, don't pass it up. Remove the internal parts and fill the main chamber with moss, succulents, or colorful blooms. It becomes a truly unique focal point, especially for literary lovers or fans of vintage design. This statement piece is bound to draw attention. Place it on a garden table, tucked under a tree, or next to a bench for a romantic, nostalgic scene straight from a storybook. Got an old enamel sink lying around? Convert it into a delightful mini water feature. Add a small pump, some stones, and floating plants for a tranquil fountain. The sound of trickling water instantly adds a relaxing vibe to your garden. It also helps attract birds and pollinators, enriching your ecosystem. Position the sink on an iron stand or wooden table, and let vines or ferns grow around the base to blend it naturally into the landscape. Old suitcases can be converted into whimsical container gardens. Line them with plastic and fill them with soil and flowers, succulents, or herbs. You can stack them for height or open one up to display layers of plants cascading out. They're perfect for adding visual interest to a boring corner. Paint them, stencil them, or leave them distressed for that authentically weathered look. These pieces truly tell a story of travel and transformation. Turn a metal or wooden toolbox into a portable herb planter. Fill it with soil and plant herbs that love to be trimmed often, like parsley, cilantro, or oregano. Place it near your kitchen door or on a patio table for easy harvesting while cooking. The handle makes it easy to move around as needed. For bonus charm, add plant markers made from old silverware or wooden spoons. A practical and nostalgic addition to your gardening setup. Don't underestimate the decorative power of old shutters. Lean them against a wall, paint them in cheerful hues, and use them to hang small pots, garden signs, or string lights. They add vertical texture and a French country feel to any space. Shutters can also help create privacy or divide sections of your garden. Try adding hooks to hang tools or baskets, making the shutters both functional and beautiful. A garden should feel lived in, and these do just that. Old metal bird cages are ideal for displaying trailing plants or moss arrangements. Just open the top or side, nestle in a small pot or hang a planter inside, and let nature do the rest. Hang them from tree limbs or garden hooks for a fairy tale-like effect. They're perfect for showcasing air plants, orchids, or even candles. You can leave the cages as is for a shabby chic look or repaint them in bold or pastel colors. They offer vertical interest and vintage charm in one go. Add personality to your garden entrance with a reclaimed door turned into a garden gate. Sand and seal the wood, then add iron hinges and decorative knobs. It's a wonderful way to repurpose architectural salvage and add a secret garden feel to your outdoor area. Bonus points for adding a vintage knocker or painted floral design. Even in small gardens, an entryway creates a sense of journey and wonder. A charming door sets the tone before you even step inside. Mirrors can work wonders in small gardens. An old window frame mirror placed on a fence or wall gives the illusion of extra space and light. It reflects the surrounding greenery, making your garden look larger and more vibrant. Choose weather-resistant frames or seal old ones to prevent damage. Mirrors also bring an element of magic and mystery, just what you need in a whimsical, vintage-inspired garden retreat. Thank you so much for joining us on this creative journey through vintage garden charm. We hope you found at least one idea to try out in your own space, no matter how small it may be. At Decor, we believe that gardening is about more than just plants, it's about personality, sustainability, and joy. So embrace the beauty of repurposing, and let your garden tell its own unique story. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more weekly garden inspiration, and leave a comment with your favorite idea or a vintage tip of your own. See you in the next one.